this bun right. All right. It is 5:28. Yeah. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. If you're joining me live this morning, we are going to do some barefoot work. So no shoes, no socks. I want your feet bare on the ground so we can feel all the way through our feet. You're going to need a mat, and you're going to need a chair or a bench. Something that is sturdy, that you're going to sit all your body weight down onto, and also something we're going to prop our feet up onto. So all you need this morning is a mat, a bench or chair, no shoes, no socks, and we'll get started in just about a minute. We'll start with a warm-up. We've got 3 circuits we're going to move through, and it should take about 30 minutes. Okay. Buster, I'm going to do the move. You go over there. Oh, thank you. Let me just wipe the dog hair off my mat. He's a lot of Buster. Okay. I don't know why I'm in shorts. It's like 30 degrees outside. It's 5:30. Good morning. Are we ready? I'm still waking up. No, Luke, I need that. Okay, so we'll start with warm-up, and then we'll just kind of move right into our series. Very low impact this morning, but you're going to get a lot of great strength work, a lot of great balance work with just your body weight. So okay, so we're going to start with knee hugs. We start with these a lot, but this time we're going to go nice and slow. Really feel all the way through your foot. Plant it into the ground. Pick up one leg and hug it up into the chest. Flex the foot. Stand up nice and tall. Plant that foot down and switch. So knee hugs on each side alternating. Standing up nice and tall. Pulling it high up into the chest. That standing leg, not letting the knee cave in. Pulling it out. And just switch back and forth. Start setting those shoulders down and back. Start bracing that belly. Pull the belly button in nice and tight. And we'll do a couple more on each side. Opening up the hips. Starting to get a nice pull on the back side. Taking some nice deep breaths. Let's go one more on each side. And then we're going to start some hip rolls. All right, guys, so plant one foot. I want you to pick up and roll that leg out to the side. And just stick with this direction. Keep the foot flexed. Ooh, that's some crunching and cracking in there today. So notice your balancing leg. Think about pulling up through the arch of your foot and planting all those 3 points, those tripod points that we talk about a lot, down into the ground. Let's switch sides. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the tripod on the bottom of your foot is that ball of your foot. Draw to the outside, right under the pinky, down to the heel and back up. So it makes, oops, I lost my circle. It makes a tripod that we're pushing down into whenever we squat, whenever we do single leg movements. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Now this next one, you may need a chair or a wall for some balance. We're going to do some leg swings. So starting on one side, just bring the leg in front, and then swing it out to the side. Sorry, I lost my balance there for a second. Keep the knee to the front. And just starting to get some movement in through that hip joint. Now go ahead and start to open up the knee as you turn. There we go. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Switch other way. Set that foot down. Plant it in the ground. And leg swings, other side. Start to open up that knee now. So turning right from the hip. Think about taking that knee up towards the ceiling. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, I'm listening, and 1. And I'm getting hot. Okay, let's start to work into the legs. We'll warm up with a squat combo. So take the feet a little bit wider than the hips. We're gonna squat down. Reach the arms up high. Stand and repeat. So we squat, reach, stand up nice and tall, and just keep going at your own pace. Push the knees out. Send the hips back. Lock in that core. All right, keep moving. I'm going to take my feet a little bit wider. Ankles feel super tight this morning. I want to get a little bit lower in my squat. All right, 3 more just like this. That's 3. 2, 1 more. And 1, good. A little lunge combo. You're gonna step to one side, lunge back, nice long step to the other side, lunge back. Keep the chest up. And unlike most of our reverse lunges, I want you to go ahead and put some weight on that back leg and lean your chest back, and then push through the front leg to stand. So just shifting our body weight side to side, feeling a nice big pull in that hip flexor. Good, let's go 2 more each way. Good morning, good morning. Last one. All right, quick shake out. We're gonna do a couple of inchworms. Move my thing. Actually, I'll just face the side, that'll be easier. So inchworm, we squat down, we walk the hands out. Stop here, squeeze the butt, send the hips high, roll it up, and go again. Squat, reach those hands out to high plank. Stop here, big squeeze. Send the hips high, roll it up, and just keep going. Couple more of these. When you stop at that high plank, keep the shoulders stacked on top of the wrist. Don't forget to breathe. Core is nice and tight. We're gonna go 2 more inchworms. Roll it up. Last one right here. We're gonna hold this one down at the bottom. Right here, and do some nice slow mountain climbers. I want you to tap that toe, bring it up, and switch. Lock that belly button up in towards your spine. Shoulders right on top of the wrist. 4, 3, 2, 1 more on each side. And then take the feet nice and wide, walk those hands back, bend the knees, roll it up. Okay, ready? Are you warm? Morning, guys. All right, so we'll go into our first series. We're gonna start with a squat combo. Get my timer going. Okay, so we're gonna start with what's called a prisoner squat, hands behind the head. I need to move these comments out of the way so I can make sure you can see my feet. Because the feet are important this morning. We're gripping the ground. We're feeling everything push through that tripod on the bottom of the foot. I'm sure my foot's looking dirty, but I'm going to show you what I mean by the tripod. Ball the foot, and then right under the pinky. So those 2 main points at the top, and then that's the bottom of your tripod. That's where we're pushing through on every standing move. So the move is squat. When you stand, come up on the toes. Hold on, I'm gonna bring my squat in. Let's start that over. Narrow squat. Stand up on the toes, and if you can, squat on the toes, and then return. Okay, if the hands behind the head are screwing you up, just put them wherever you want. We squat, raise up onto the toes, squat, and stand. Yes, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Squat. Now this is not a fast-paced move. This is nice, slow, and controlled. Again, if you need to be near a chair or a wall to find your balance for this squat up on the toes, it is a big balancing challenge. Keep driving those knees out at the bottom. If that squat on your toes is bothering your knees, I just want you to work on this. The squat to raise. Big squeeze of the butt. Take your time. Notice where you're pushing. So our heels are down. We're pushing through that full tripod. We raise. And now we're not letting that happen. We're not letting our feet sickle, but we're pushing down through those 2 points at the top of the feet. Keep locking in that core nice and tight. We're only going to go through each move once. So we're going to work each move until we've had enough of it. Let's go 2 more of these. Ready? Nice big squat. Stand, squeeze. 1 more. Squat. Up on the balls of the feet. Push to stand, squeeze the butt. And release. Oh, my mouth is dry from that coffee. Okay, now you need your bench or your chair. Pull mine up a little closer. So we are going to work single leg, but we're going to do it in a way that's appropriate for 5:30 in the morning. So go ahead, have a seat on your bench or chair, and take your feet out so your legs are kind of at 90 degrees. Maybe just a little less than that. And then go ahead and stand. And here's the combo. You're going to pop one toe up. So instead of doing a full one-legged squat to the bench, we're going to leave that toe down on the ground. We're still going to concentrate on the one side. So we sit the hips back, sit down to the bench. Keep pushing through that foot to stand. We drop the heel, and we do a double. We pop the other toe, sit, everything's on this side. We drop, and we do a double. Now for the double, I want you to just tap your butt to the bench and stand. I don't want you to fully unload like we are when we're on one side. Okay, you start this clock over. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Set yourself up, pop the toe. We sit to one leg, stand to push, drop the heel, tap, switch to the other side. Take your time on those single leg squats. No weight on the balancing leg. All the weight on the squatty leg. Remember, when it's 2 feet, we just tap the butt. Belly in nice and tight. Push through that heel. Keep going. Good. Feel everything through those feet. Belly in. Shoulders back. Let's go 1 more each way. Quick tap. Last one here. 1 more double. And rest. Good. Shake it out. Go ahead and roll out those feet. Move your bench. Now, you may want to be near a wall, or I'm going to prop up my bench so I have it for balance in case I need it. We're going to be working some RDL, single leg, nice, slow, and controlled. So what I want you to do, balance on one side, get to a nice flat back, feel the pull in the standing leg, flex the foot, curl towards your butt, stand and squeeze. Okay, we'll stay on one side, be near a wall or a couch, something you can grab onto quick. You can hold onto it the whole time. You can't see that, but that's a pull. So you can really concentrate on that standing leg. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice, slow and controlled. Stand all the way up at the top. Try not to let the arch of your foot fall flat to the ground. Keep pulling up through the arch. Keep pushing down through the tripod. Spine is long. And if you're just working on the first part, you can take out the curl and just work right here into the single leg RDL. No, Luke, don't do it. Awesome, where are we at? You guys got about 15 more seconds on this side. So let's go one more and then we'll turn around and hit the other side. Okay, switch. Shake it out. Find a good spot for that other foot. Move up a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Try one on this side. Oh, my balance isn't there. I'm going to use a little help so I can get some good reps in on this side. Same thing on this foot, lifting up through the arch, pushing down through those 3 points. Nice big curl on the back. Add in that curl if you're using something for support. Don't let that belly fall down to the ground. Pull it up and in, hold it in nice and tight. Neck is long, spine is long. Good, about 10 more seconds. Reach, curl. Well, I'm kind of out of camera, aren't I? I'm not using my fancy equipment this morning. It's too early to set it up. Let's do one more. Reach, curl, stand, and squeeze. Okay. That was our first series. Oh, good. We're kind of on time. You got 15 more minutes with me? Okay, next series. We're going to go back into that inchworm that we started with in the warm-up. But you can add a little challenge to it by going single leg. So, put one foot back, squat and reach, crawl out towards the front. I'm going to stay on one foot for a tricep push-up. Send that leg high, and then just switch feet. So go ahead and start with me. Try to inchworm on one side. We're going to do a tricep push-up. And then get all the way down to a flat foot before you switch sides. You do not need to go single leg. You can inchworm out. You can drop the toes or the knees for the push-up and walk back with 2 feet. Just want to give you the option if you want to have a little bit of an added challenge this morning. Just do whatever feels right for you. If you are going single leg, you're switching sides each time. It is a tricep push-up, so elbows are staying in close to the body. Good, let's go one more each way. Okay, last one here. Finish your inchworm all the way up to the top. And grab your mat. All right. We've got a glute bridge with a march. So let's go ahead and lay down. Shoulder blades pinned underneath you, palms up. Go ahead and do just a couple of bridges to wake up that movement, pushing your heels down into the ground. Now, this time when we lift, you're going to go single leg, march, alternate each time. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lift up. Push through the heel to send the hips high. Lifting the leg that's not working. Pulling the belly button in the whole time. Keeping that pelvis tilted up towards your shoulders. Awesome, keep moving. Palms are up. Shoulder blades pressing down into the mat. Up to the top. 15 seconds. Can you speed it up a little bit? Up. And up. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees. Okay, next move. It looks a lot harder than it is, but I'm going to give you 2 options. So here's the high option. You're going to start in a high plank. When the hips go high in a down dog, the elbows drop. So we send the hips high, we drop to the elbows. We bring the chest forward like a seesaw. We push back, and then we pop up onto the hands. Okay, one more time. Send the hips high, drop the elbows. Bring the chest forward, push back, and come up. If that's too much for you, just drop to the knees. Same movement. Push back, seesaw forward, back, and then up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Take your time. Reset at the top. Drop to the knees if it's feeling funky in your shoulders. Are you with me? At the bottom, try to send those hips down, squeezing your butt. Feet closer together. Ooh, that made it harder. Keep moving. Remember, you can drop to the knees and just feel that movement through your shoulders. Awesome. We have 5 more seconds. 4, 3. Give me 1 more. 2, and 1. Rest. Shake it out. Now we've got some work in our back. So we're going to lay down and we're going to do some Superman. Make sure you have some space in front of you. Can you see my feet? Yes. So we're going to start face down on the mat. Arms out. Big hands open nice and wide. We lift up into Superman. Still looking down at the mat. Legs are wide, hands are up. You're going to give me 1 big pull and then 1 heel click. Yes? And reset. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We lift up. Pull the arms. Click the heels. Reset. Go again. Big lift. Really trying to use the back to pull the arms right here. Pull from the back, and then bring the inner thighs together to tap the heels. Big pull, big squeeze. We do a lot of core work. Sometimes we forget to add in these Supermans, all the work we need to do in the low back. Even out the strength work. Keep going. Just 4 more moves to go. Go, let's do 2 more. Lift, pull, heel tap, last one here. Lift, big pull, big tap, and down. Good. Go ahead and move your mat. And then 4 more moves. We're going to get back up on our feet. We're going to work a little bit of lunges, a little bit of squats. I lost my timer there for a second. Ready? Let's finish this up. So we're going to do kind of a hybrid of what is called a skater squat, or excuse me, a skater lunge and a reverse lunge. So a regular reverse lunge, you just step back nice and long, and a skater lunge, you don't use the foot at all, so we're going to kind of do a combo. So I want you to lift up 1 foot and start to squat on that single leg. And when you can't squat anymore, drop back for the reverse lunge and switch. So we lift, we squat, we drop, and stand. Stay on one side. Time is on. Understand? Yeah? Yeah? Good. So it's almost like starting a single leg squat. And then we drop that leg back nice and long to finish the reverse lunge. As you're squatting down, keep pulling this knee back. Good, 30 more seconds on this side. Almost there. Good, 10 more seconds and we'll switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, shake it out. Let's go ahead and hit that other side. So plant that foot down. Still thinking about everything we've talked about, lifting up through the arch. Pushing into those 3 points. Don't rush. Don't let that knee cave in. So it's like a really slow motion reverse lunge. Good, we got about 30 more seconds on this side. Let's go 3 more. There's 3, 2, last one. I need to stare right out in front of me at the floor to find my balance. Good. One more move on the legs, and then we're going to finish up down on the ground. We're going to get into our sumo stance. Toes out, heels down, hands behind the head. 3 pulse at the bottom. Stand all the way and reach the arms. So we go 3, 2, 1. Stand and reach. Big squeeze of the butt at the top. Send the hips back. Keep the chest up and keep pushing the knees out. Did you lose your tripod? Keep pushing into the 3 points of the feet. Big squeeze at the top. Belly button in nice and tight. Try to sink a little bit lower each time. Let those hips go back. You can take the hands to the hips if that helps keep your chest more upright. Don't lose the reach. We got 20 more seconds. Good, guys, almost there. 3 pulse at the bottom, big reach at the top. Push into those heels. Good, time for 1 more. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Stand and squeeze. Grab your mat and your bench. You just need something to put your feet up on. For our final glute bridge. So this time we'll do it with our feet elevated. So now we have more range of motion. 3, 2, 1. Dig the heels into the bench. Lift up nice and high. Let me get this a little bit closer. There we go. Okay, so we keep digging the heels into the bench. Actually, I think I want to move back so my legs are at 90. There we go. Now we feel it more in the hamstring, right? Still a big squeeze of the booty. But now, as we push those heels into the chair or bench, the hamstrings light up. We've got all this extra range of motion than if we would just have our heels down on the ground. So this is a great variation for your hip thrusts. Good. Keep moving nice, slow and controlled. And we got, oh good, 2 more minutes to spare. We got 1 more move to go. Good, let's go 5 more. Here's 5. Up 4. 3. 2. Last 1. And rest. Last move, we just need our mat. We're going to do a push-up with a single head tap. I'm going to do these from my knees. If you're ready to do them from your toes, by all means, do them from your toes. So I'm going to get set up, drop my knees down. We're going to have the hands just outside the shoulders. We're going to go 1 push-up, balance, 1 head tap. Push-up, switch other side. Ready, go. Push. So having to stabilize on one side, and we tap. All right, I lied. I'm going from my toes. Bring the chest down to elbow height. Lock in that core. Squeeze the butt. Neck is soft. Don't let the back dip. We go 15 more seconds. Keep working, guys. Knees or toes. Final 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me 1 more. Beautiful. Now take the knees wide. Bring the toes together. And let's do a quick stretch. Forehead down to the mat. Keep sending the hips back. Open up those shoulders. Good. Bring it on forward. Tabletop position. I want you to arch, look up. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round the back. 1 more. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Let's do a real quick down dog. Send the hips high. Drop the heels down. And let's rock the heels. Some stretching in the calves. Good. Come forward to plank. Go ahead and take those feet nice and wide. Walk the hands back. Roll it up. And that's it. 6:01. Awesome. So, stretch out anything that's feeling a little tight. Make sure you drink lots of water, have a good breakfast. And that's it. If you didn't do the workout with me this morning, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. I'll repost it and it'll be on YouTube also. So beautiful. Bye, friends.